There we go. Okay. Hopefully my audio is coming through now. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. My name is Benjamin Moeller, and no, I'm not. Because hold on, I'm still hearing myself somewhere. Okay, did that fix it? Testing. Hello? Okay. I'm going to give it another 20 seconds. Hey there, my name is Benjamin Moeller. I'm a paleontologist and also creator of SHADOWBOX, the virtual museum project that you are looking at right now. There it is. I am showing off the newest update for the software, Windows Beta 1.6. You can see in the top right corner of all the videos that I do, you can see what the version is, and that way, you know, if you're watching old videos and you see like a bug or something that's incomplete, you just know that, okay, that was a version from potentially a while ago. I'm going to be switching to a new and less stupid version number system in the new year, so I'm just going to roll the numbers over to start beta 2.0 for the second year, and then after that I'll do a point and then a numeral for a major version, and then point and the numerals for a minor version. And that way, if I start, and this would be great, putting out more frequent small updates that just kind of fix and tweak little things here and there that's not super exciting, but kind of more regularly putting out hopefully performance improvements among other things. That way, you know, it's not jumping up by an arbitrary 0.5 version number every single month, which doesn't actually tell you guys, the players, how much of a new, you know, how much more to expect. And as I said in the patch notes on this, I am preparing a much bigger update for December to kind of wrap out the year. But which is why this update, even though it's pretty minor, so this is going to be a pretty short stream, the update is like 1.4 gigabytes or whatever, so this is just kind of, I'm just going to show you a couple of quick fixes that were made, and then keep in mind there's going to be a bunch more cool stuff, probably towards the end of next month, opening some new exhibits, so get looking forward to, you know, new content and things. As far as what's new, for this update 1.6, you will see in the bottom left corner now of many of the fossils that did not have a kind of scale and photo shot on one side in the lobby now do. So here, the cave bear, you've got the scale. I'm just going to mention that, like everything else in SHADOWBOX, this stuff is a work in progress, and the scaling here is as best as I can make it. Whenever I'm doing scans of this stuff, I always have a scale bar with me. As a matter of fact, here it is sitting behind me. I always have a scale bar with me that I put the fossil next to and take pictures of, and that way we can actually scale this stuff at a later date. But you should understand these things as being, an approximation. Certainly don't take what you see in here over, say, a published, measurement of a fossil that's in a public collection. Again, I'm doing my best to scale these things accurately, but it's actually more difficult than you might imagine to get an accurately placed scale, because these are three-dimensional objects, and so the plane, right, of measurement between something closest to you and something furthest away is going to make the perspective a little difficult. So the cool new thing to look at this time is that here in the bottom left corner, you now have a shot of the specimen and a little scale bar, so you can get an idea of how large these fossils actually are. One example of a tweak that I need to do is on some of these inspections, I actually can change the orientation and how close up the item appears in the inspection. So for example, I can make this appear a little bigger. This guy is going to need to be rotated around because right now its default is pretty off. But yeah, so these scales have been added for all of these specimens. And I'll also point out that there's been some improvements to the menu. So in particular, something that bothers me a lot in games is when you start an audio, and it's the same way like when you go to a website and audio starts playing. And so in particular, there's something bugged out about this audio disc right now. Here I am just kind of pointing out all the stuff that I need to fix later, I suppose. But if you didn't know that this was an audio disc and you run to collect it, and then you start hearing somebody talk, and I understand not wanting to hear me talk. So now there is a prompt that shows up when you collect the disc that tells you exactly what button to press to get to the menu, to pause and switch and turn the volume down if you so desire. So that is essentially what's new. And in update 1.6, there are new exhibits hiding behind, literally in this update, right, hiding behind these doors that are not going to be open until next month. If you think you can try to no-clip your way over there and leak what the new exhibits are going to be in 2025 and 2026, go ahead and try. I'm pretty sure we've sealed this room so that if you're using the free camera mode, you can't get out. But if you can and you can figure out what they are, good for you, go for it. But yeah, so there's exciting stuff that's hiding behind these walls. I'm really looking forward to showing off what's new. I have scanned so many things this year, ranging from very old, Cambrian stuff. This Burgess Shale exhibit that opened in I think March or April of last year. I had no idea that I was going to get my hands on, stuff that's over 500 million years old. I just didn't know that was going to be available in a local collection. It was a huge surprise. So I've scanned stuff from that to even modern bones. Today I scanned a wallaby skull, which is pretty cool. So there's all sorts of new things that I'm really looking forward to sharing, and that's going to be next month. I have a few that are already revealed, so these ones that are marked coming 2025, those are going to open in December. Some of these I have changed. I will, again, own up to the changes in schedule and things like that. So the Atarki Sandstone and the Cliff House Sandstone, those I'm both going to leave until next year. There's some other parts of those that I want to work for a little bit longer on, and so I'm going to let those go ahead and sit, and they will be out next year. And then there are also some surprise exhibits that I have not announced anywhere that you may be able to guess, perhaps based off of fossils that appear in this little mural here. But don't be deceived, because there's lots of things in here that may not get their own dedicated exhibits for quite some time. So go ahead and explore. Again, if you notice any new bugs as a result of this update, please leave a message in the Steam forums. Don't leave it as a review because we cannot respond to Steam reviews. It's something you are strongly discouraged from doing. And so if I have follow-up questions about like, hey, did this update that we did that fix the issue, right? Or I want to learn more about what hardware are you on to try to figure out what the issue might be. If you leave it as a review, then I can't respond to you. So just putting that out there. Go to the Steam forum if you want to leave feedback. Please do leave feedback. Everything that you guys tell me helps shape my priorities for what I want to work on and what I want this to look like in year 2. So without further ado, I'm literally going to close this stream right now and get to work on some secret unrevealed experience or exhibits that'll be open next month. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching the video, and if you would like to play this, again, it's available on Windows. I would love to say that I can guarantee a Mac version is coming out next year. I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to figure it out. Trust me, it's something that I want to, okay? So I'm literally going to close this out now and get to work on your December update. So I will see you guys next time. Go to the description for the Steam link if you would like to try this now for free on Windows PC.